Deep beneath the surface of the United States, a silent upheaval is underway. This is not a sudden event, but a gradual and persistent shift that has been building over time, unnoticed by most. A geological phenomenon, barely perceptible to the human eye, is sending tremors of worry through the scientific community. These tremors, though subtle, are a sign of something much larger and potentially more dangerous. Geologists are witnessing unprecedented shifts in underground pressures, happening at alarming rates. These changes are not just anomalies, they are indicators of significant geological activity that could have far-reaching consequences. This is not just data on a page, it represents the pulse of our planet, a living, breathing entity that is constantly changing and evolving. This is a wake-up call. The scientific community is on high alert, understanding that these shifts could lead to significant geological events, such as earthquakes or volcanic eruptions. The very ground beneath our feet, once thought immutable, is revealing itself to be a dynamic and potentially volatile force. The Earth is alive, and its movements are a testament to its ever-changing nature. The Earth's crust, a mosaic of tectonic plates in constant, albeit usually slow motion, is a delicate balancing act. These plates are like pieces of a giant puzzle, fitting together in a way that maintains the stability of our planet. For millennia, these plates have shifted, collided, and separated, shaping the continents and oceans we know today. This process, known as plate tectonics, is responsible for the formation of mountains, valleys, and other geological features. This movement, however, is rarely uniform. It is influenced by a variety of factors, including the composition of the Earth's crust, the presence of faults, and the forces exerted by the mantle below. It is in these variations, these subtle shifts in pressure, that the potential for both creation and destruction lies. Understanding these movements is crucial for predicting and mitigating the impacts of geological events on human society. Imagine the Earth as a living, breathing entity. Just as our lungs expand and contract, so too does the Earth's crust respond to the forces deep within its core. Underground pressure, in its simplest form, is the weight of the Earth above pushing down on the layers below. It is a constant presence, a force that has shaped our planet for billions of years. Geologists measure these pressures using sophisticated instruments, lowered deep into boreholes drilled miles into the Earth's crust. These instruments, sensitive to the slightest variations, act as our ears, listening to the whispers of the Earth's deep breath. What they tell us is crucial. Changes in underground pressure, particularly rapid ones, can be harbingers of dramatic events to come, events that can reshape landscapes and endanger lives. The consequences of shifting underground pressures can be as varied as they are devastating. One of the most immediate and visible manifestations is earthquakes. As pressure builds along fault lines, the Earth's crust can rupture, releasing energy in the form of seismic waves that shake the ground. The greater the pressure shift, the more powerful the earthquake. But the repercussions extend far beyond these tremors. Volcanic eruptions, too, are often linked to fluctuations in underground pressure. As magma, molten rock from deep within the Earth, rises through the crust, changes in pressure can trigger its violent expulsion, spewing ash, gas, and lava into the atmosphere. These eruptions can have far-reaching consequences, impacting not only local communities but also global climate patterns. Section 4. Echoes of the Past, History's Stark Warnings. Throughout the annals of time, the Earth has continually reminded us of its immense and often unpredictable power. History is replete with examples of the devastating power of shifting underground pressures. These natural forces have shaped our world in profound ways, leaving behind both awe-inspiring and tragic legacies. The 1906 San Francisco earthquake, a result of a massive release of pressure along the San Andreas Fault, reduced much of the city to rubble and claimed thousands of lives. This catastrophic event not only altered the landscape, but also changed the course of urban development and emergency response strategies in the years that followed. The eruption of Mount Vesuvius in 79 AD, triggered by a sudden shift in pressure beneath the Bay of Naples, buried the Roman cities of Pompeii and Herculaneum under a torrent of ash and pyroclastic flow. This disaster preserved a moment in time, providing us with invaluable insights into ancient Roman life, yet it also serves as a grim reminder of nature's capacity for sudden and overwhelming destruction. These events, though separated by time and geography, serve as stark reminders of the raw power that lies beneath our feet. From the ancient past to the modern era, the Earth's subterranean forces have repeatedly demonstrated their ability to reshape human history. They underscore the importance of understanding and monitoring underground pressures, for in doing so, we gain a vital tool in mitigating the risks posed by these natural phenomena. By studying these historical events, scientists and geologists can develop better predictive models and early warning systems, potentially saving countless lives and reducing the impact of future disasters. The lessons of the past are not just stories, they are crucial guides for our future. Section 5, America's Uncertain Future, a Continent on Edge. The United States, a land of diverse landscapes and geological wonders, is now facing an era of unprecedented geological activity. From the East Coast to the West, scientists are on high alert. Today, in the heart of the United States, geologists are witnessing pressure shifts that are unprecedented in recorded history. These shifts are not just minor tremors, but significant changes that could have far-reaching consequences for the entire continent. Data from monitoring stations across the country paint a worrying picture. These stations, equipped with the latest technology, are detecting anomalies that suggest the Earth's crust is under immense stress. Along the West Coast, pressure along the San Andreas Fault is building at an alarming rate. This fault, known for its potential to cause devastating earthquakes, is being closely monitored by experts who fear that a major event could be imminent. In the Yellowstone caldera, home to one of the world's largest supervolcanoes, pressure changes suggest increased activity beneath the surface. The caldera, a sleeping giant, has the potential to unleash catastrophic eruptions that could alter the global climate. The reasons for these shifts are complex and multifaceted. Geologists are working tirelessly to understand the underlying causes, which involve a combination of natural and human-induced factors. Climate change, with its impact on sea levels and glacial melt, is thought to be playing a role, altering the distribution of weight on the Earth's crust. As glaciers melt and sea levels rise, the redistribution of mass is causing the crust to respond in unpredictable ways. Human activities, such as fracking, which involve injecting fluids into the ground to extract oil and gas, are also thought to be contributing to these pressure changes. The injection of fluids can create fractures in the rock, leading to shifts in pressure that can trigger seismic events. As we continue to explore and exploit natural resources, the impact on the Earth's geology becomes increasingly evident. The future of America's geological stability remains uncertain, and the need for vigilant monitoring and research has never been more critical. Section 6. The clock is ticking. The implications of these findings are profound. The United States, with its vast and varied geology, is particularly vulnerable to the effects of shifting underground pressures. The potential for devastating earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, and tsunamis is very real. We are standing on a precipice, a moment of reckoning. The Earth is speaking to us, its whispers growing louder, more insistent. The question is, are we listening? Section 7. Our duty to listen. The time for complacency is over. We can no longer afford to ignore the warning signs, the subtle shifts in the Earth beneath our feet. The future of our nation, indeed the future of our planet, depends on our ability to understand and respond to these changes. We must invest in research, enhance our monitoring capabilities, and develop robust early warning systems. We must educate our communities, empowering them with the knowledge to prepare for and mitigate the risks posed by these natural hazards. Above all, we must act with urgency, for the clock is ticking and the Earth waits for no one.